It's the end of an era here in East Bremerton. Skateland, the last roller rink in all of Kitsap County, is closing. We'll take a tour and we'll get nostalgic about this venerable community institution on this week's Beat Blast. Stick with us. Welcome back to this edition of the Beat Blast, sponsored by the Admiral Theater. Story number one today: for 35 years, Skateland's been the place to go for everything from kids learning how to skate to the top competitive levels of rink hockey, roller derby, and more. United Rentals and Storage, a neighboring business that owned Skateland's property before the rink moved in, will once again take it over. The price tag of $1.6 million was too good to pass up, Skateland's owners said.
We're going to practice right now. If you know how to do this, please clear the floor.
This place has meant a lot to a lot of people. It's been great. People are great. It's been a pleasure. And, I can't speak for all the disciplines, speed, art, hockey, derby, but amazing players here. Best club in the country. 73 people have been on world teams. It's been incredible.
In some ways, it's like two industries passing in the night. Skateland, the final roller rink in Kitsap, has seen declining attendance over the past 2 decades. On the flip side, people can't seem to find enough room to store their stuff. Roughly 1,000 storage units were built in Kitsap County in 2018. And the roughly 22,000 square foot Skateland, once a rink in Salem, Oregon that was reconstructed here, will add a lot of room for this family-owned business next door. Remember, you've got roughly a month left to skate at Skateland before it closes on June 30th. Story number 2, Brad Kennedy hadn't seen his family since he left in October while on deployment with the USS John C. Stennis. The sailor surprised his family on Saturday morning at a T-ball game at Ross Fields, and their reaction was priceless.
Snuck back behind the batting cages and went into the shed, and Coach Brian forgot the tee, and Brad brought it out.
Yeah. She didn't even realize it was me until I was probably about 10 feet away or so, but you could just see the glow on her face. She just illuminated as soon as she realized it was me. I don't think she knew how to react.
Yeah, she was like, wait a minute, you're
like, I have a bat in my hand, but do I drop it?
What do I do?
And then Alicia says that it's Dad, and I'm like, that's not Dad. He comes a little bit closer, and I'm like, that's definitely Dad.
That's Dad. That's Dad.
Sorry. Hey, I think you got taller.
I did.
You did?
Story number 3, a team from Leadership Kitsap had an idea to make a new map of the Bridge to Bridge Trail this year. It actually includes several urban walks and businesses in Bremerton that you can enjoy thanks to Visit Kitsap, the county's tourism bureau.
So we just felt it was really important to help develop this as an asset for both residents and visitors to be able to enjoy on a year-round basis.
We've already got a really beautiful city, but anything that can make it even more interactive, I think is going to be great. I think just getting neighbors outside, enjoying fresh air, getting some healthy exercise, and just meeting up with neighbors and socializing, I think is going to be really positive.
And remember, if you want to join us for Bridging Bremerton, we'll be walking the bridges all day on June 22nd at different events, including informative tours, yoga, even bike rides, a scavenger hunt, and a pub crawl. All events have been posted to Facebook as well as at www.kitsapsun.com/bridgingbremerton. Story number 4, Tremont Street is just about wrapped up on a $21 million rebuild. The 3/4 of a mile section will have improved traffic flow, bigger sidewalks, bike lanes, landscaping, and a new sign welcoming people into the city. Kitsap Sun reporter Chris Henry reports.
In 2005, the City of Port Orchard embarked on a major road project. The task? Widened Tremont Street from 2 lanes to 4 between Highway 16 and Port Orchard Boulevard. Construction started in 2017. Roundabouts at South Kitsap Boulevard and Pottery Avenue were added to improve traffic flow. The new route has bike lanes and sidewalks for safety of non-motorized travelers. The $21 million project creates a gateway to the city of Port Orchard. The project is set to wrap up in July or August of 2019.
And finally, story number 5, which you know is what's on tap for your weekend, sponsored by Silver City Brewery Taproom. Are you one of those who is mourning the end of Game of Thrones, or just someone who celebrates all things medieval? Well, this weekend gets real anachronistic out off of Sentinel Peak Way as the Kitsap Medieval Fair returns. The event runs 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday, and admission is $10. That's our show for this week. Special thanks to those of you who subscribe to the Kitsap Sun, as well as to our sponsors. We could not do this without you. See you next time.